Okay, so it looks like I have to completely create my character again. Now, you can also do an island character and other things like that, but let's go ahead and get started and create a character. Now, what do we want our character to be? So, let's go with that one right there. Now, do we want like the dad gut? What do we want, y'all? Second. Okay, so what do y'all think? Do we want skin and bones? Wait, did we select the wrong one? There we go. Yeah, let's have some messed up hair. Maybe a beard. Jade says you've almost done 100% in a loft. If you need something, can ask. Cool. So, are you related with the game, or you just have the game and played it, or what's all with that? Oh, sorry. There it goes. When was this game released again? Hang on. January. So it's officially released. It says early access, but it was officially released January 15th. But I did play the demos and stuff on it prior as well. All right, so let's see what we got. Do we want a little bit of a beard? Do we want a wizard-like beard? Ah, just looking for a small promising game. Okay, no, not a problem. Now, when we originally played this, we played it as a demo. And from what I hear now, they actually have it as co-op. So if anyone wants to play this as co-op, let me know. Because the real thing we want to see in things like this is the co-op. And see how you can play together and so forth. Because a lot of people want to try to stay social with that. Unfortunately, I couldn't find anyone in time to be able to do the co-op wise. But yeah, we can always just sit down and discuss the game and play it and so forth. So what we've done last time was we went through and we hang on, go a little gray there. I think we're turning into more like a wizard or a Santa Claus, one or the other. That'll work. That just looks like a mop on the head. No. Oh, hell no. Y'all see that? Nah, 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 nah. Uh, eh, 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 I guess that's better. Yeah, we'll stick with that way. Okay. So then we go over here. What do you mean wizard puffs? Oof. Eh. Oh. Do we need to find a unibrow? All right, that one will work. The demonize. So we were gonna play another game today, but I'm having to postpone that one for later tonight. Now all of a sudden I want to give him like a Santa Claus gut. Okay, I think we're good. All right, so we're gonna do wizard. Confirm. Now, can we just join in the multiplayer? Huh, looks like we could just join a random game. Let's see real quick what the servers look like right now. So I only see one right now that you can just randomly join. So we're going to start a game. And this new world is going to be never aging gamer. Creative mode, you can build and craft any item for free. Peaceful mode, enemies will neither spawn nor attack you. The heck with both of those. We got this. We'll find it all. So last time we had to fly through and connect the different islands. So before I could fly, I actually had it to where I would build connecting bridges to be able to go over to the other island. I was getting creative, y'all. So we're creating the world now. Okay. So we're waiting for this to go up here. It says, that night the eternal storm caught you by surprise, engulfing you in its devastating winds and bringing you to this mysterious and broken world. One second, I gotta turn off this other alert. I thought I turned it off. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna bring our mouse sensitivity down. Now, Solarian, if you're still here, this game is just sort of like the game that we've played, Forever Skies. Except this is the one I was telling you about, the island. So we're going to go through this whole tutorial thing again. So you can just go through, press E, and pick things up. Well, the ones you can actually pick up. And there's different recipes and stuff you need to learn. We got more stones. It says to gather 10 stones and 10 wood. So we're going through right now trying to pick up everything we can. Okay. So now we got more rocks over here. It looks like we've got enough rocks now. We need 7 more wood. Now it wants us to craft a hammer. Now, as you go through this and you're figuring things out of what to build and stuff like that, you can actually learn new recipes just by mixing up items. So that just showed me how to create a sharp stone. Now we learned how to do a stone hammer. Now we've learned a stone axe. Now you can't always mix all the items together. But now we can craft a stone hammer. So it looks like we figured out everything that we could do. And this is a recipe. You said when there is more to craft, the items have yellow dots in the corner. Okay? So, Jaden, what do you think about this game? It sounds like you've already done all the achievements and stuff in it. And it's okay to say if there's something you don't like about it as well. So it looks like now we need to go in our inventory. So we need to equip it and equip it. Okay. But we don't have the right stuff for the pickaxe yet. So we need to reach the knowledge stone. But how do we reach the knowledge stone? I'm trying to remember how to do this. Tab. Okay, so we're over here. I don't remember having to get to this one, but I do see rocks on the other side. It looks like we can't make the jump. But we can press B. Ah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to build it right here. It's been a few, but we got it. We got it. I don't remember this one initially in the training. So it looks like they changed it a little bit. So now we're going up to it and we learn. What are we going to learn? Now we've discovered the workbench. So we gather rocks. So we don't have the pickaxe yet. See what else we got. Gathering more stuff. Yeah, they did change this up a little bit. Like they added these other items here, the wood and stuff. So Jaden says the island control, flying, exploration, and recipe discovery system is great. Plus, I really like that food gives buffs, so that's also a plus. I don't quite like the combat, and I think it needs a lot of changes. Plus, currently the game is quite repetitive. At some point, if you want to learn all the recipes. Yeah, I can see that in some parts. I like just when I actually learned how to make the wings or whatever that thing is where you can float or so forth. I like just leaping out and just exploring. I would fly through everything. I may lose my island, but yeah. So let's see what they've done since I played it, because I played it as far as at the demo, and they had a lot of this stuff missing. So right now it says to build a workbench. So we're gonna go ahead and build a workbench. Now that we've built a workbench, let's see what else we can discover how to make. So now we can combine some of these items, and boom, now we got a stone pickaxe. Now we're going to craft it, and we're going to go back up top. We've already did that. Now we're going to go... Okay. Yeah, so that's it that we have there. So now we should have in our items... There we go. Put it down here. Now we have the pickaxe. So now... See, now you don't have any yellow dots, so no more new items. Yeah. So now we can go in and mine here. So here's some stones that we mine. And then we can also break into here. So this is the tutorial portion of it, and it wanted us to be able to learn how to make some of these items first before we expand out of here. Now, this is a little bit different of when I've played it as the demo. But when we've also played it, it was more in the alpha as well. Oh no, it's dark. I need a light. Where's the light? Alright, so now we go in this cave and we come on out. I mean, look at this graphics, everybody. I'm doing a good 90 frames per second. Look at that. Oh yeah, they increased it. Hey Ripley, how you doing, bud? Wow. He did just jump a little bit, but it's alright. Look at that. Yeah, they definitely improved a lot of stuff. Dude. I think we should walk down the path. So gather. No, don't take those stones! You have to be really lucky to find a nice home item or a home island. I've actually, in the training and in the tutorial, I actually pretty easily found some islands that I just made and stuff like that. And built the homes and stuff on. I didn't have any problems, unless they changed it since then. We'll see. So we're going up top. Oh, wee, oh. Oh, whoa, oh, oh, wee, oh. Yeah, I don't remember this, so they've added it since I've played. Learn the almighty drawing. Okay, so a glider stand has been found or learned, taught. Hmm. Now, unfortunately, at this point, we can't fly yet because Red Bull didn't give us wings. Okay. How you doing, Draw? Welcome on back. What did I do now? Get out of what? So it won't let me put other items here. B. I can do a leaf basket, wood stockpile. Alright, we're gonna go back out there. Oh, the Red Bull joke? The Yeah, don't you love those where jokes that make you chuckle but then make you roll your eyes at the same time? Oh, believe me, I practice on jokes just like that, Draw, because I have my wife react that way so many times. That means I'm on the right track. Speaking of which, my wife and I are actually going to be streaming tomorrow night for our Valentine's Day stream. Exactly. Now, I did tell my wife, though, that we are not allowed to play the game that we played prior called It Takes Two. Simply because, well, she enjoyed too much of my character being in that jar trapped where she just pressed these buttons and every button killed my character a different way. And she had like a real evil laugh and her eyes were turning red to match her hair at the time. So, yeah. She enjoyed that too much. We still got that video on YouTube. All right, let's see what else we got here. All right, so now we're outside. Now look again at the different graphics that they have out here. So now it's nighttime wise. You see a little blur with the stars, and then you see the clouds and everything. You see all of this, and while you're looking up at this type of structure, right, you're expecting your frames per second to just drop, everything just to take up all this space and all that stuff, all these resources. Well, I'm looking right now and I'm getting 109 frames per second. Let's see what settings and graphics we have right now. Everything is on high, a little bit of medium, low for reflections, high and medium mostly. Now, this is multiplayer as well. I have not played it multiplayer yet. I actually would like to try that feature. We looked on there and there was only one game out there right now that was multiplayer, but this is actually just released. It's still early access, but it was just released in January last month. It did say last year, not I mean this year, not last year, right? Let me look. Yes, this year, January 15th this year. I have actually played that Ghost, but we can always play it again. That one was the one where you're on some type of wooden ship type thing, and you have to go through and get supplies and move from one island to the next and stuff like that, right? And there's like a little story mode in there. No, I'm doing it again. No! I tend to wander around a lot, and I like to just jump and jump and jump some more. And what does it mean if you jump off the same exact spot? Anybody? Anybody know? Now, it doesn't look like you lose any resources. It didn't appear so to me. So you can still eat. And there's some seeds and stuff. You can actually make wings in this game, Ripley. I believe you saw me play this game before in the demo mode, didn't you? But this is different than when we played it initially. So that's why I'm wandering around and exploring it a little bit. Because this is new to me. Let's see what else we can find. Okay. So this requires the axe, it said, like this. There we go. We got some wood from that. So now we're using the wood. When mining and chopping, you have time. You have to time it instead of just spamming. Why not? I want to spam. I want to spam. Now all of a sudden, I'm hungry for spam. So wait, you gotta hold it and then let go? So you hold... so when you press the first time it does, and then you gotta press it again. Okay, there we go. They didn't do this last time in the demo. I don't think I have that. No. Alright, so right now, we're just building on top of this. There's already some stuff here. Okay, so now we're going to go back outside here. Apparently we're learning something. A piece of paper. We're not learning anything. We just got paper to write on. Okay, got it. So now we're going to build the bench here. And we're going to use it, and we're going to learn stuff. So it won't let me learn the other stuff yet. Not sure why. Hang on. Tab. Paper. That's still all we have here. I swore last time, and it showed these other ingredients, and you can just combine them all. So we're trying to see what's a little bit different here. We're gonna just sit down for a moment. Okay, we've exercised it. I mean, we've rested enough. So we got the blueberry seed. More blueberries. It's a little windy up here, y'all. Oh, you see those other ones up there? I think we can build and collect up there. Alright, let's see what else we make. Yeah, well, we need these wings first, and we don't have the wings. Crafting. Okay, so if we go over here. Hang on. I gotta find it again. You can create islands, apparently with the Steam Workshop. Where did that other item go that I had? Oh, I know. I had to do the build thing like this. And then the catalog. Glider stand. Sure, let's just put that there. Now, what's the glider stand? So we need leaf. Okay, how do we get leaf? Let me just put all the gentle little things here. This will be for stones. Back to build. This will be for leaves. Okay. Back to build. This is a leaf basket. Sure, why not? Oh, you apparently can't do that. We're missing resources. Okay. This is a face sculpture. Sure, why not? Okay. Alright, it looks like at this point then, we need to go out and do more resources. So we can go ahead and sleep, get some rest. Alright, so now we rested. And I think we need to go collect more. Okay, hit again, and again. There we go. I've been working on the floating island all the livelong evening. Okay, so this one requires an axe. So this is your, so right now what we're going through is all your basic stuff of your normal crafting like game, right? But this is not your normal crafting game. So we're going to show you all the different things other than just this crafting stuff. So wait, we got leaves now? Okay, so here's the item that we needed in order to make the other items. Okay? Okay. Quick drop. Over here. Quick drop. Where's the other item? Quick drop. There we go. So we'll go around and just start collecting some more while we go travel and find the other things to learn. Of course I'm going to be show on the red here. Okay, so we got all of our wood. Let's move on. There's something up here to run up. Let's follow the light. Let's see here. Let's keep on going. Sorry, y'all. So now we're going to run up this hill. We could go through and do all this mining, but we want to try to learn some other abilities first. So when I first played this, this is where we were already, isn't it? When I first played this, there were certain abilities for us to learn. Now, we're not going to accidentally fall down there anymore, okay? So this is the building table thing, but what are these? Oh, that just means it's in the storage, okay. Okay, so now we're going to go up here. Am I going to fall down the same spot? We're going to follow this path this way. Hey, look. No. We're not following it that way. I think this trail just tried playing a joke on me. I didn't find it funny. Because I almost fell for that a third time. So, at this almost the same spot. So it says, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. What's fool me 3 times? Okay. I forgot. Do we die if we fall all the way down? And look, a waterfall. Ooh, collecting water. Okay, now what? Cowabunga! Whee! Hey, look, we can swim. Okay. Let me just look at the artwork in this thing, y'all. It says craft a glider using a glider stand. So I got to do the glider stand, but first I need the resources. So for that, we needed something like the... Okay. We came from up there. Then there's this over here. I see some type of sail going on already. Ooh, what's this? We're learning something! We're learning something! We learned the home kite! So let's go fly a kite. You know, up to the highest height. Okay, so now we switch to the axe. So we got some other type of stuff here, and we got wood. So in games like this, I don't like just constant mining and just sitting in spots and all that stuff. I like actually going around and exploring and stuff like that. If I'm doing the mining stuff, I'd rather do it with other people where we just collect it real quick so we got everything. Build construction pieces can be removed using hammer. Okay. Timber! Now, I thought prior you could pick these logs up, but I guess not anymore. Now you just chop them back up. Alright, what else do we have here? Yeah, so a lot of games like this that we've played, we've had issues with the graphics, the frames per second dropping, tying up all of our memory and stuff like that. I haven't had this problem yet with this latest build. Hey, Travis Mini, how you doing? We are going over the game Aloft. This is actually my first time playing the full version of it. I've played the demo in the past and streamed it and everything up from that part. I'm seeing a complete change of what the initial intro was. So we're going through and collecting things, and we're learning this new tutorial as we go through it together. This is our first time playing this since the release. It's our first time playing this as the full version. So we did the demo prior. We did get this game provided to us for free to review through Lurkit from the company, from the publisher. Let's see here. So we're doing more. So we already know the basics of crafting stuff. So just like any other game like this, you see you can go in there and go to sleep. Get some rest. Pieces of paper. Now, one thing that I'm still trying to figure out myself, because prior we were able to just get all items and just throw them out there together and learn different recipes that way. But now I'm seeing it's like it only lets me do that with the first 3 basic items. So we're about to find out what else it is that lets you create the other items. So they definitely did change this from when I first played it. I do know that you need to travel around and try to find some of the other recipes. But they definitely did a lot of changes since I first played it. I would like to see the multiplayer part of this. I only saw one game to join. Were we already here? Yeah. So we got wood there. Okay. It looks like we can now start checking out some other stuff to make. But yeah, we've played a few games like this in different themes and stuff like that. Several different games. And so far, we can see with the different sceneries that they have out there and the graphics and so forth, the fact that it's not taking up all my resources and tying things up and so forth, even with my OBS software and stuff, is really interesting. I mean, look at all this scenery that's catching your eyes here. And I'm getting a solid 90 frames per second, and it's not tying up my resources. Yeah, so I like a lot of different types of games, okay? FPS is my main gameplay, but I like all sorts of different games, just like I like all sorts of different types of music and stuff at different times as well. And I like the creative games like this where you're going around creating things. I don't want to go down the hole. Where you're creating things and stuff like that. Games like this I normally like better when it's with other people. There's moments where I'll just jump in there and do the quick mining and so forth so we have the resources, but then once we have the resources, I like exploring together and building the stuff and all that stuff. Okay, did we do this one already? Yes. Okay, so there's something that we haven't discovered yet. I need to get the wings. I believe we had the house over here. And we were trying to get leaves so that we can do the wings. You mastered Aska. What's Aska? There are so some games you can feel. Oh, a survival game, yeah. There's some games that you can feel like you've already either done the story part of it or have already built everything that you can, and then at that point, to some people it's only fun at that point once you socialize with other people and playing together with other people and stuff like that. Let's see what we have. Okay, so now we're back over here, and we're going to see what all we have with these resources. So it looks like we can do different combinations now. So we just created a sketchbook. Okay. A torch. Clean water. All right, what else can we learn? So now we go like this, like this. We've learned the sketchbook already. We've learned that already. Just wanted to stop in and say hi. Gonna play some shoot 'em up games. What's your favorite shoot 'em up game? We play a lot of PUBG. And if you play solos against me, you don't stand a chance. Just kidding. Yeah, I haven't played. So I haven't truly enjoyed playing COD since the probably Black Ops 2. I was more of COD 1, COD 2. I don't mean Modern Warfare. I mean the original COD 1 and 2 back in the CAL and TWL days. And then I played the Call of Duty 4. We were all mad that Call of Duty 3 wasn't out on PC. It was console only. And then it went to Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2. I believe Modern Warfare 2, it went to that peer-to-peer connection thing instead of dedicated servers and stuff, and that's when it all started going downhill from there. All right, so let's see what else we have here. So I think that's everything that we can create from that. Now we can make items. Now we needed more cloth. All right, let's see if that's enough for what we needed to make. So now we needed to go over to this, and now we craft. Okay, everybody, I warn you right now, all right? I now have wings. Yeah! This is all I was been waiting for, y'all. We got wings. Yeah! Aloft gives you wings. I believe I can fly. I'm probably gonna forget the island we just left, how to get back to it. But look, I can fly. Yeah! Oh, no, 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 no! The heck with Red Bull. Wizard gives you wings. I think we're going down. Oh. Oh, wrong button. Cowabunga! Just look at the graphics in this, y'all. Yeah, there does not seem to be any fall damage. From what we saw prior, I don't believe there's fall damage. Not that I recall. So it says explore the islands, find lost sailing knowledge, 0 of 4. So we gotta explore the different islands and find the sailing knowledge. So this is an axe. So we can go through if we really wanted to and get all these resources. You know, do all this fun mining. Or we can explore and find the recipes. Alright, you have a good one. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, so we have more rocks. Is there something up above here? More rocks. More rocks. Hey, look. There's more rocks. But you know what? I think there's even more rocks. Okay, so we got the recipe from this one, right? Now, where else must we go? Okay, there's gotta be something on this small island. Can we land on this thing? Okay, we're slowing down. Ah! Wee doggy! Okay, so we're gonna go over this, and then we're gonna cut. Yeah! Perfect landing! Ow, my feet hurt. Okay, we're gonna collect water. Collecting water now. Okay, then we go to mining. I'm pressing the button in the wrong direction thingy, but we're okay. More stones. Windstones. Alright, so what now? I mean, look at this. Just look at the scenery-wise, and you got the calm music stuff in the background. Can y'all hear the music? Or do I need to turn it up? Can y'all hear it now? Let me know if I just turned the sound up too much. There we go. So now we're going to go further out. It seems to be... That's just stones. Whew. Almost missed it. So no recipes up on this one. We've been up there. So we're going to coast some more. Do a little bit of flying. A little bit of boost. Okay. So you go from island to island trying to find these other recipes. Okay. I don't see any climbing features per se. What's this? Alright, we're learning something right now. We just learned a cooking plate. Okay? Now, you do have an option where you don't have to go around and learn all of these recipes where you just have them already. I believe they called it creative mode or so forth. So we're looking around some more, see if anything else to learn from here. But we just learned one recipe. Apparently I have the wrong tool there. Okay, here we go. We're going to run, we're going to fly, and boost. There we go. Do you have anything to study over here? I'm not seeing it. Okay, we're going to go to the next one. Oh, run button! Okay. I keep accidentally mixing up the space bar for the wings and then the left for the boost. Uh-oh. My frames per second dropped for a second. Hang on. My computer doing something? I think we're good. Okay, now what? So there's like a little house here. Okay. So we're looking further to see if there's a recipe here. It's like a little mini village. Okay, continue up here. Alright, there's light over here. But nothing else. There's light there. There's gotta be something on this one to find. This is colorful. It's gotta be something. Alright, so apparently we can learn this. So now we've learned a rudder. So that's one of the 4 items that we needed to learn. Okay. More wood. So if we learn that, if we jump and then boost up this waterfall, we're now wet. There's something up top here to learn. No. But we got a ladybug. We're okay. Looking around a little bit further. That paper. Gather paper. Blue beetle. I'm not seeing any more on this island. Okay, so we're gonna jump and boost. Face, nothing. Well, there's something, but... So this is charcoal. Let me get all these rocks. And more charcoal. Let's see what this is. So we gotta look around and explore. Find the right islands to find these pieces. Right now we're trying to find the selling knowledge. So we can start actually forming this. More wood. So now we're going to fly and boost up. And see if anything's over here. So what if we go to this? Okay, so it looks like there's something down below. we gotta go in here. Is this all we got? Okay, so there's something to... Alright, so this is windstone crystal. So I'm not seeing a recipe. Alright, now we go to the next. Alright, let's go straight ahead. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Now this is what we were talking about. Destroy the... Alright, so in order to do this, we gotta destroy the stuff. Alright. Ow, it hit me! Then do this again. Okay, and now you see the rest. The island has been repaired. Now we go and learn another skill. The leaf bed. So now we can make our own bed. Now we can go to sleep. I say that, and now I'm tired. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, more paper. Alright, so I do get an occasional lockup right now, but nothing major compared to other times. Wait, what's down here? Huh. Okay, so it looks like we need to come back into here after we do this. Ow, it hit me! Okay, we got it. I hear it. There it is. No! Okay, I think we got him beaten. Okay, so where was that? Over there. Alright, so we go like this with a boost. He just hit the other one himself. Okay. Okay. Owie. I need to heal. Okay, apparently you shouldn't walk into these little bulb thingies that blow up. What are they, like poisonous plants? Okay, cut this. Go like this. And go at it. Okay, then we swing. Okay, I think we got it. And then we bring the... Oh, nope. I think there's another one. There's gotta be another one up top. There's another one somewhere. Yep, right here. Miss me. Don't hit me. Got it. I don't see the other one. Okay. Still looking. Alright, so leap attack unlocked. So now we have a leap attack that it just said we learned. Okay. So now we have some partial houses already built that we can repair ourselves. And there's something else to learn. Here we go. What do we learn this time? It says to restore the island's ecosystem. So we didn't fully do it. Hang on, we're learning. Okay, we're in here. So, like, what else can we learn from this? Okay. Use the field guide to study to craft a rope using fungi fibers. Okay, so now we crafted the rope like it said. You know, if we read, it actually helps. Okay. So now it says, find paper and craft a field guide at the workbench. Okay, so we're going to make a workbench. So we go to the build, and then workbench. Got it. Now, use it. That's a spyglass. We'll craft one of those. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. That's the field guide. So we're going to craft the field guide, like it said. Stone sickle. We'll craft one of those. Stone sword. Okay. Equip the field guide. So now we need to equip the field guide. And we go to 5 and analyze. Okay. So now it wants us to do the seed stuff. So do we have seed? I thought we had seed. Where are they? So it wants tree seeds. Do we not have tree seeds? Okay, so let's go up here. Okay, pack away. now we have tree seeds that we're getting from right here. So this is still a tutorial that we're doing right now that's trying to teach us how to do all this stuff, collecting seeds and everything else. I think we lost some over here. There we go. Alright, let's see if we have enough seeds now. Plant seeds in the ground. Oh, I already had seeds. Okay. So let's go with the oak. Alright, so apparently there's several different types we can do here. Okay, so now we just did it. So we already had the seed, but there was also one nearby. Find the island's hidden knowledge. Okay, so now we know where that is. There we go. Leaf floater. So now we have 2 of 4. There we go. Is there anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. Now we can see what those other plants were. So we go back like this. Boost up. Come back. And land. Okay. So now, what's those plants we were talking about? Nothing? Alright, so now we need to go over to another island. Do we know where, though? I think I lost track of which direction we went. Alright, so it looks like this one had something down the center to fall to. Okay, it's going to come out this way. Alright, so we have more things to go mining. Salt crystals. Okay. Now I'm not seeing anything else here. Okay, so what if we fly and then boost up to the very top? There it is. Now we learn. Table map. So that's 3 of 4. Or I think the other one was 3 of 4. So now we go to the next one and boost and stop. Did we learn anything from this one? It doesn't look like it. Okay, now we go over here. There's one more we need, y'all. One more. One more. Why does it seem like there's something right here? Hey, what's this? We got a key, a lost key. But where does that lost key go? And why are we hearing some type of music thing with it? Okay, so now there's some type of key. So it opens an ancient door or chest. Alright, so let's see what else we got. I don't see any other cave entrance here. Doesn't look like it opens anything right here. Now we're looking around some more for another island. We can do some more giveaways if we have enough people in here. Alright, so we've already visited this one. Sorry if it's getting a little stale. I'm trying to find this first so that we can actually then start building the island and turning it into a ship. And we can explain and show how to make this ship. See something that way, or I'm looking the wrong way. We're getting closer to something, or are we? It looks like we're going too far out. We'll see in a second. Yeah, it's going to turn us around. Uh-oh, we're about to break our wing. So that's what happens when you hit the border. So I got an achievement, glide for 1,000 meters. So if you go too far out, that's what happens. Now we're going back this other way. Okay, we see something over here. Maybe we should check this one out first. Looks like something to discover. Follow the trail. Where did the trail go? I don't think this was the trail. Maybe we've already discovered it? Oh, we've seen that. But how do we... Oh, we can just lay on this, huh? It looks like something that we can go in, but we don't see how to go in there. So why is that blocked off? So then we go this way now, right? Now if we go this way... There. So we have a lost key and we can open this. Now there's something else to learn. And let's see what it is. Okay, so we still need one more item. Okay, so now we need to go in and just attack, 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 right? So we're looking for the plant thing here. There it is. Alright, let's attack! Attack! Take that! And that! And that! And that! Then you take that! And that! And that! And then some of that! And you take that! And that! And that! And that! Some of that! Maybe some of that too! And that! Nah! Oh, it's not done yet. And you, no, you didn't. And wait, no. Whoop-a-da! I got it. Oh, that thing's shooting at me. It's shooting me. Mommy! I know you said that we should clean up after yourself, but you didn't say if we didn't clean up, it would end up like this. Did I get it? Did I get it? Yes! In your face! Okay, are they all healthy now? Alright, I think we got it. I think we got it. control takes all. Got it. Okay. Alright, now what? There's something to learn from here. We just don't know where. Up, up, up. I see it. I see it. And then we float. Hold E. Is this it? Is this it? Is this it? I think that's it. That was it. All right. Now it says build a home kite on your favorite movable island. Alright, so now we need to decide what's our favorite movable island. Are y'all going to help me pick? Which one is our favorite movable item? Thingy. Island. Do we want a water fountain at all times? Do we want to make it this one? Which one? This one good for us? So now we need to build a home kite, it says. Okay. Now what? Island name. Never Aging Gamers. Okay, so this is our teleporting to home. Got it. So this is what we'll start crafting as our home. It's all calming music and everything. Now we can patch all these up. Uh-oh, no, 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 yes. There we go. Alright, we're good. Okay, so now what do we need to do? Now we need to build a helmet, says. This is a campfire. Okay. And what's our helm? That's it. Sail an island for the first time. So it says I need to build more stuff. Okay. Okay, so there's more things we're learning how to build. But now we're trying to finish this off. So we gotta build enough rudders. So now we need rudders. How many are we supposed to build? Do we know where they're supposed to go? I don't know. We just like do that and see what happens. Okay, so now it says this will go here. I'm missing some resources first. Oh, I need a rope. Okay, so now we need to build a rope. So we go here and we do rope. Okay. Now there we go. Okay, what else? B. Says I'm missing resources. Now I need that. Okay. I need the grass thingy. Alright, let's see how that works. So now we go to B. And then floated. see if that's enough. Now it wants me to build a table map. Okay. Use the table to set a waypoint. So now we need to get some more symbol thingies. Alright, we're getting the ways going. Got it. Trying to figure out this. Use. Use table map to set waypoint. Now it won't let me use the atlas. Alright, so explore the world's other fructose. Okay, so now we go over here. Okay, so now we're flying the entire island, everybody. And now we can also raise our altitude or lower it. So now, it's not a ship, it's a flying island. As we fly up into the... Wait. Oh, that's our waypoint that I selected. Just look at all this. I've had a few spikes in frames per second, but otherwise it's been fairly smooth. And now all that work paid off, and we have our little island, and able to just go from one spot to the next. But now, what do we do next? Crashing or something? Oh, I was stuck on something. So the rocks are going through the trees. That's what was going on. I think my ship is a little too big. There we go. Alright, we're good now. It says explore the worlds. Other says find a way to fight back. Look at that scenery, y'all. Alright. So it shows there's also a respawn to this. So we went through this, didn't we? Yeah, I remember this. Okay. And now with that, we can move this around. So, Jaden, are you still here? You said you played this already, right? I'm checking out the achievements right now. So I could use the map, but we don't need no stinking map, right? So Jaden, now that I have the ship created and everything, where else are we supposed to go? Extreme winds are too dangerous to cross for now. It looks like I need to put more things in here in order to be strong enough to go that far out, maybe? we went to the basic islands out here. So I see this. The table map? Yeah, I have the table map, but I don't know how to use it. I go to use Atlas and it says I need 01 of these. But I thought I have that material already. Right here. So I marked this. Okay. So I marked those. But haven't I been to these already? Let's go find out. Okay, so on that one. So I've been here already. Oh, here's this one. Okay, so we're going over here. But I'm pretty sure I've been here too. Okay, wait. Now it says search for more lost knowledge. Find the 2 anchors hidden in the island. Okay. So we've been in here already. So what's it mean by the 2 anchors? Well, there's nothing I can use to find. So we're trying to learn the next part of this game. What do you mean? Just search gray dots islands for anchor on them. This island, the one I'm on now. This is the mission that's showing up. I'm just not sure what I'm supposed to do. Green dots, gray dots, okay. So now it wants me to go back over to the thing. Sure, why not? So let's go see if that's what we're supposed to do. Alright, so now we go this way. And raid. So we lower down. Alright, and jump. To own this island to destroy it? So how do I own it? Well, I'll get some more information on this. I think we're getting ready to wrap this up, y'all. I will be live again tonight. We have another game we need to play, but that's going to be after dinner, as we've already been streaming for 9.5 hours. All right, so if you want to check out this game, everybody, it is !Aloft. There's the link for it. So not going to rate anyone because we are going to go ahead and go live again tonight. We got some other things we're going to play. But Aloft, so I like the creation part you can do on Aloft. We didn't do too much of the building stuff that we could have done. We went straight to the ship and able to move it around and so forth. I'm trying to figure out where we have to go and why. I think what we just did showed what we needed to do on that one island. So I'll have to go back there and figure that part out. But there's more to do before we can really expand out on it from what I'm seeing. The one thing I would like the most on this one is, like a lot of the other games, I did like exploring on my own in some parts with it, but I think this is definitely a game, one of those games you're going to want to play more social wise and play with others and build together and explore and share that adventure together. That that is a lot of with me when I play these types of games. That's a lot more of what I look for, to play it with others. Uh, so it's like something I would post out there and say, "Hey, who wants to play this?" And people request it and stuff like that. As far as playing it by myself, though, I can only do that for like an hour or two at a time because then you're just going in there mining and building stuff and so forth, and that gets to a grinding point. But that's with any game like this that I play. I prefer to do it these types of games more on the social aspect and play it with others, like 3 to 4 people or so forth. So far in my grade score for this, I mean, come on. The graphics is great. I haven't really had any frames per second issues per se. There's 1 or 2 jumps or so forth with it, but nothing major. So artwork and graphics and everything, it's definitely up there in the top 10. I mean, that 10 score. Overall, I've only seen 2 little bugs as far as where you go in and go up against a item and then it disappears and comes back or so forth. That's common with some games like this. Everything else seems to function properly. I I'm trying to continue on with the story wise and everything. So for that, as I'm trying to find my way through things and not 100% guided, I think I'm gonna put it more around an 8 out of 10. But if I go through the tutorial, because there's a whole tutorial section there. So if I go to through the tutorial and understand it more, I may even raise that score more to like a 9 or so. But we want to see where all the story goes. What all else you can do? Is there an ending? What else is there? So for that, there's still a lot more exploring and testing to do for that. So for what we're at right now, I want to say I'm going to rate it an 8 out of 10. But it's definitely in my enjoyment list on it from that part, especially if we get more people that would want to play that. All right, so on that note, everybody, we will go ahead and close out of this. It also has where you can create your maps and stuff like that we haven't done so yet. So that's also another thing to look at. But we're going to go ahead and wrap it up, and I will catch y'all probably in a few hours as we have another game that we need to do as well, and I will see y'all then.